This is the future.
So let's talk about Trinity's new augment called Champion's Blessing. I heard a lot of players saying that this augment is mediocre, but I beg to differ. With the right setup, you can maintain that 350% critical chance bonus, and in this video, I will tell you how to do that plus more tricks, not just on normal star chart, but also in Steel Path and Eidolon hunting. First, let's talk about the new Trinity augment in general. Champion's Blessing is a Warframe augment mod for Trinity's Blessing that increases primary and secondary critical chance based on the total percentage of health healed, up to a plus 350% bonus, based on experience. The amount of critical chance increase doesn't scale with power strength at all and only the percentage you heal, but it does scale with duration mods, and having both primed continuity and narrow-minded in your Trinity build will allow you to gain 30 plus seconds of duration for Champion's Blessing. So how does exactly the critical chance bonus work with this augment? Like I have said earlier, it only scales with the amount of heal you do, and this means the amount of health you heal from yourself or with your allies. In team composition, this augment will shine better since you will be able to increase the critical chance faster as you cast Blessing. Take note that the ability Trinity's fourth ability is highly spammable, and you can just recast it whenever you want or whenever you see fit to increase your critical chance. It doesn't just work with Warframes, but also, the critical chance gain will increase if you heal your companions, and even objectives like the Eidolon lures. But squad leader, I'm a bit worried about solo play since definitely, I will be having a hard time getting that max 350% critical chance. Well, this is where you are wrong. Like I have said earlier, with the right setup, you can increase the critical chance bonus faster and maintain that 350% critical chance bonus every time. Champion's Blessing pairs well with any Sly Vulpapilla companion. Why a cat squad leader and not a dog? First of all, both cat and dog breeds of Vulpapilla are great for Champion's Blessing since they can revive themselves, allowing you to use them as a way to enable the effect of Champion's Blessing by constantly casting Trinity's fourth ability to heal your companion. However, a Cavat Vulpapilla has an advantage since it can equip the Tech Assault mod, which gives a 60% chance to ignore lethal damage and be immune for 4 seconds. That short duration of invulnerability can be used to heal a big chunk of health on your companion and increase the critical chance bonus of Champion's Blessing faster. Also, in normal star chart and as well as higher level star chart missions like Steel Path, Champion's Blessing can be reliable and fun if you pair it with the Combat Discipline Aura mod. Every time you kill an enemy while this Aura mod is active, you will lost health and your allies will gain health. This is a good way to enable the critical chance bonus of Champion's Blessing until you reach the 350% max critical chance bonus. By the way, once you have reached the max bonus, all you need to do is recast the Blessing ability to renew the duration of the bonus. And of course, it wouldn't take long to get the max bonus since we will be pairing the Combat Discipline Aura mod with the Sly Vulpapilla, which has the Tech Assault mod. For my Champion Trinity build against Steel Path and any higher level missions, I usually mod for adaptation and stretch, along with the necessary duration mods and power strength mods to gain that 75% damage reduction and longer duration for the critical chance buff from the augment. At first glance, adaptation may sound inappropriate for this setup since it may slow the process of getting the critical chance buff, since the damage reduction from a certain damage type also works with shields. However, we will be relying on Combat Discipline here, which lowers your health when you kill an enemy, and we will also be using the Sly Vulpapilla to enable the buff by simply healing it. One neat trick is going out of your Warframe and entering Void mod as your operator. This way, the enemies will target your companion, making it easy to deplete its health and proc Tech Assault, then go back to your Warframe and heal your companion. On the other hand, there might be a couple of changes in terms of modding when using the Champion's Blessing augment in Eidolon hunting. First of all, we need to trim down the Shield of Trinity by installing the Decaying Dragon key on the gear slot menu. In addition, we need to remove the adaptation mod, and we will purely rely on the damage reduction of Blessing and its heal in terms of survivability. In this case, you will need a lot of energy pizza, or you might as well fit in the Rage or Hunter Adrenaline mod to restore energy and not worry about casting your ability whenever you want. Also, replace the Aura mod with an Aura mod you deem useful for Eidolon hunting. Combat Discipline is very mediocre in Eidolon hunting, and it would be better to take something like Dead EI, Rifle Amp, pistol amp, corrosive projection, or even steel charge if you need extra mod capacity in your build. By the way, just make sure you have the max arcane nullifier so that you won't lose energy when the Eidolon throws magnetic damage on you. There are other options to get the max 350% buff quickly in Eidolon hunting, and that is using Hemu in your primary weapon slot to lower your health and then heal to enable the critical chance buff of Champion's Blessing. Just repeat the process until you have the max critical chance bonus. The only problem with this is that you need to look for a secondary weapon that can kill Eidolons faster than a primary. Euphonia Prime is a good example, and you can use it to pop the limbs of the Eidolons quick with some crazy critical numbers at max 350% critical chance bonus from Champion's Blessing. But honestly, I don't want to be locked in just using secondary weapons, as we all know that snipers are very good at killing the Eidolons. The Sly Volfapilla and as well as the Eidolon lures are enough to enable the critical chance buff and even maintain it at max bonus. You will have a lower critical chance buff against Terrorist, but most probably, you can maintain the 350% critical chance buff on both Gantulist and Hydralist fight. Yes, the buff will be active no matter what you do in the plains. It will be active when you use an Archwing, your skateboard, and anything else in your gear. Just be sure to recast the Blessing ability to maintain the 350% bonus critical chance. I know making this augment effective takes some effort, but it's great especially for those who don't have any godroll critical chance Riven mod and would like to see some red crit numbers on those weapons that have above average base critical values. The only thing that is lacking with this augment is some support features. I haven't tested it yet, but please let me know and clarify in the comment section below. Players are complaining that the critical chance bonus can't be applied to your allies, and that is a big minus for a support Warframe. The augment buffers only you yourself and is completely irrelevant for the group or the use of Trinity in the group. My suggestion, so that the augment becomes useful and helps one of the best support Warframe to regain its own shine and thus get more playing time with me again, is that, instead of just giving the buff to Trinity, it should also be given to the teammate that was healed. With this, it even makes sense to have a healer and to be healed, which is the original task of Trinity. Let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts about this video, and be sure to check back later as we will be reviewing the Broken Warframe's new augments. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future.